Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Today I'm talking to Kelly Filippoulou, who is a child psychologist and board certified behavior analyst at behaviorbuilders.com. I want to introduce Kelly properly, and that means I don't want to say the wrong thing. So we're going to lose eye contact for a minute and I can read my notes to do a proper introduction. Because Kelly Filippoulou is a child and adolescent psychologist and a board certified behavior analyst who works with families and children. So children with special needs using ABA, I looked it up, applied behavioral analysis, in a play-based manner. And she also provides counseling and consulting to parents in regard to parenting strategies. Kelly, thank you so much for being part of this Q&A series.
Thank you, Petra. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello. So without further ado, tell us, what is your burning LinkedIn question?
So my question is, where should I put keywords with regards to my profession? So I maximize the possibilities that my name pops up when people look for ABA or child psychologist or play therapist in the area where I work.
Excellent. I really love this question because keywords are so important. Keywords actually serve two purposes. The one hand, search engines, whether people put a search in LinkedIn or in Google, obviously you want to have the keywords there to be found. But the other thing is, it's also once people are at your profile and they're reading, keywords act as triggers. You know, they're reading and suddenly something triggers their interest or resonates with them. So they're extremely important. So I'm really glad you asked where to put them. The quick answer is everywhere. But a more specific answer is in your LinkedIn profile, your headline, that sentence just under your name. If you don't do anything there, LinkedIn just by default put your current job title at current company, but you can write your own headline, got 120 characters, and make sure your most important keywords are in the first half of that headline. Because every time you comment on something on LinkedIn, the first bit more than half of your headline is visible. So you want your keywords to be visible there all the time. It is also right in the top of your profile, so it's extremely visible for humans. And as far as the LinkedIn search algorithm goes, they'll never tell us their secrets, but some people that are more into research than I am have figured out that generally headline and titles have a bit more weight in the searches. Which brings me to the next part of your profile. There's a summary, although they've renamed it to the About section. This is also where you use your main keywords in a more conversational way. But a really important place is your job titles. Because the job titles, when people view your LinkedIn profile from a laptop or desktop computer, job titles are the only bits that are bold. So if people quickly scroll, they're actually just seeing the job titles. On mobile, it's even worse because on mobile, the descriptions are not visible until people click on them. So if people view your profile on mobile, they will only see the job titles. Now we do have 100 characters, including spaces for job titles, so plenty of room for keywords. I would generally always start with a generic term. So let's say child psychologist, and then maybe specialized in, you know, ABA, this, that, and that, because you've got 100 characters. So always start with something really general in case people do a broad search and something that the whole world recognizes, and then add a bit of almost a little description. Then every job role that you put in your LinkedIn profile, you can actually add a little description. Again, weave your keywords in. But something really easy is the skills section on LinkedIn, because you can add 50 skills and they don't have to be technically skills. I mean, you can even make them up. I think I've got no nonsense feedback or something in my skills, but it is a place where you can add 50 important words without having to go through the trouble of trying to properly weave them into sentences without carrying on too long. So definitely maximize your skills. And also think of other words that people might search for, because you know that, you know, you're a behavior analyst and you use a certain strategy, but some people that need your services might not know all the exact terms, and it might be searching something slightly different. So make sure you use all these as keywords as well.
Nice.
Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely.
Have you got any other questions on this topic, or?
No, yeah, my question was, do I need to put like very specific words or more general words? But you answered my question. So I start with more general term, child psychologist, and then I go to play therapist and ABA therapist.
Yes, absolutely. So use both.
Yeah.
And also think you're using the words that people who might refer to you are familiar with, but you also use the words that parents themselves might use who don't know the exact words yet.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Kelly, for being on this video with me. And for those of you who watch this video to the end, if you want to find out more about Kelly, I am going to tell you, obviously, you can look her up on LinkedIn, but I'm also going to tell you her website, which means I'm going to look down at my notes again so I don't make any mistakes. If you want to find out more about Kelly Filippoulou, I was able to say it so good, Kelly Filippoulou, go to behaviorbuilders.com, and that's behavior in the British spelling and not the American spelling. Thank you. All right, thanks for being with me, and